Welcome back, everybody, to the GTR Dynasty. Long of the sauce here. We got Penn State versus Temple for the Big Ten title here tonight, and it's what 2 versus 5. Number 2 Temple versus number 5 Penn State. The fans are fired up for it. We're gonna have Brinkerhoff here in the booth a little bit later to carry us, but until then, you're gonna hear my voice. So when these guys are ready, we can go ahead and get it bracking. And it's going to be a rematch of the only loss that Temple has this year. Penn State went into Philadelphia and narrow margin. I think it was 24-20. Came right down to the wire.
Long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning.
And here comes the Penn State Nittany Lions onto the field. They got the mascot going brazy.
Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even.
And the Temple Owls, the number 2 team in the nation, 11-1 on the season. Penn State undefeated, 12-0. Make that make sense.
Let's get to the action on the field.
I'd say it was a weak schedule, but when you look at Penn State's schedule, it's not weak.
Brink, welcome.
I'm here, but I'm not in front of the monitor.
Oh, we got kickoff. Penn State's going to get the ball first here tonight.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
They're going to return it.
At the 23, that's solid coverage.
Oh, you're second.
No, yeah, but so a decent return out to the 23-yard line, which is pretty typical in this game, honestly. Penn State's going to start with the ball, and it's going to be a handoff, and it will be for no gain on the first play of the game.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there.
Yeah, Penn State, one of the top defenses on the season. Temple as well. They 17 points allowed a game. They're nothing to snuff at.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Come out in the Wild Lion.
By the back will make the defense adjust.
The Wild Lion. Nice.
Here comes Simon.
To the right, and a couple of yards, 5 yards, so we'll have 3rd and 5 here on Penn State's opening drive. Looking for their first down of the game. There you see some of the stats. Sauer, who's got nearly 4,000 passing yards on the season, and a large number of rushing yards as well. I believe he led the nation among quarterbacks.
Oh, we got the RPO to the tight end. He gets free.
The tight ends at Penn State both have had stellar seasons.
Just one thing of note, Brink, you're a little low on the volume, but we know we got you all the way up right now. So just so you know.
I'll be on the headset mic in a few minutes.
We go single back formation. Is your boy?
Is that Saquon?
Is your boy? That's your favorite player, isn't it, Brink? Is your boy?
He's your boy.
Brink, so we know that you have played Temple this year. What's the lookout for this team?
Well, I think Coach Papa will even admit they have a lot of talent on the team, but there's also quite a lot of holes. But they've been able to hold it. Only the one loss to Penn State earlier this year. And that was a close game, and it could have gone either way. So I really expect to see much of the same.
Yeah, you said it, Brink. Temple, the head coach, moving guys around. Guys playing both ways. He's really. These guys are really grinding the season out here. Penn State, another run, gets to the outside. Look at the speed difference. Down to the 10, 11, I'm sorry.
This is actually really similar to the first game we played, where Penn State scored on their opening drive. Not that they've scored yet, but they moved the ball well, and then Temple seemed to pull it together.
Do another run. He's going to have to cut it. Oh, he makes a move. So yeah, Penn State, multiple running backs. So they're just going to roll them out. We've seen other teams do that. I don't think he's thrown the ball yet.
Draw the tight end.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, RPO.
Plus the jet sweeps count as a pass.
No.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important.
But Temple made him stay to the inside, and he only got 3 yards on that play, on that jet sweep. Here comes another one, another motion to the right, another jet sweep.
Gonna have the outside. Can he make a move? Ooh. Couldn't get around him. No, he had a lot of options there getting to the outside, just couldn't get to the right hole.
So it is a 3rd and 5. They could get a first down without scoring, albeit it'll be quite close.
Another run here. He's gonna break up. Ooh, ooh, met by the defender.
Stopped them on 3rd down.
That was a tackle right there. That's what we call a tackle. That's what fundamentals. 4th and 1.
From the 2. And it will be a handoff to the left, and it's a cut inside for the score.
Touchdown, Penn State.
Moma, the quarterback, hands off for the touchdown.
Moma, that's what we're calling him?
You tell me. That's what I was calling him.
Moma. What a team this Penn State is with their
but he's your boy.
Very diverse team.
So now Temple will take the ball and have their shot to go down the field for the first time tonight. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. There you see some comparisons between their halfbacks.
You know, this Temple team, I didn't get to see the graphic, Brink, but as a running team, I don't think that is their mojo, no? Here we go with the quarterback.
Their mojo is right here. That guy who just carried the ball, their quarterback, senior Steve Sauer.
His stats are off the charts. I mean,
he might be the best scrambling quarterback in the nation.
This quarterback stayed at Temple all 4 years, didn't transfer, grinded it out, and look at him now.
In the playoffs. Well, in the title game, but it shouldn't be in the playoffs.
That's a little dump off the number 8 there. We go into duo. Penn State, they're going to have to work hard on defense.
I think that's true about both teams.
RPO not going anywhere.
Quarterback keeper, but yeah, it's a loss for 2. Both teams running the options a lot throughout their scheme.
And blew up the option play for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Gonna drop back and throw that time. Up completion will get 7 yards and 3rd and 5 coming up.
But still well short of the marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult
as he caught it, but he held on to it.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this.
Is that number 12?
It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware.
Good RPO. Ooh.
Execute it and try to stay within the man coverage.
Looks like a little confusion there. Maybe a little, let's see on the replay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Brink. The pressure maybe got tipped. No, just the tight end didn't get out there in time, it looks like. But I was gonna say about number 12 for Temple. That's a real playmaker, impact player. He's gonna be put in a lot of positions. All-purpose guy for them.
A timeout is taken by the kicking team here.
Timeout Temple. Wants to rethink it.
Didn't like what he saw.
I mean, personally, 4th and 5, you're at a field goal range, but you're not quite there to punt it. I mean, I say go for it right here. You're within in a good spot.
I think we're gonna have a lot of go for it in this game.
I mean, why not? Let it rip, man. Let the big red dog hang.
From the shotgun,
Two juggernauts, 2 well-coached teams.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
Enough for a first down. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Thought he was gonna scramble there. Waited for the man to get open.
Great execution here on this 4th down.
Across the field at that.
What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback And a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Gonna drop back. He's got a man over the middle. Johnson Fuller. Down to the 6. They're gonna no huddle here.
The Owls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
First and goal. Quarterback blast.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Tough run there by the quarterback. Sauer. Maryland I formation now for the Temple Owls. We know what's behind that door. Up the breaks it to the outside, gets in, touchdown, Forbes.
Right, I am on the mic.
Great ball carrier vision there by the running back.
That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
I think we have lost Brink. We'll get him back later.
Tie the game up here. And they do.
7-7 game here.
Both teams get their offensive drive. Both teams score a touchdown. The first quarter has 5 seconds left in it, and this game is still even.
Now we'll take this time real quick to congratulate our conference winners so far. Oklahoma State
bringing it to the 25.
Playing UTSA, winning that game, claiming the Big 10 or Big 12 title. I'm sorry. We have the Cincinnati Bearcats claiming the American Athletic Conference title after they get a new head coach. The day before the game, here we go. Penn State, 1st and 10.
Can you hear me?
Gonna get another run to the outside here. Is your boy? He's gonna make a move. And that's gonna take us into the second quarter. Tied ball game.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. I don't think he's here.
Okay. I couldn't hear you guys, but we're good now.
Also, want to congratulate Washington State on their Pac-12 title against California.
The Big 10 standings, Penn State, Temple.
What was said to be an instant classic for those two teams.
Our only loss at UCF was to this Temple team.
Another run by Penn State.
And another first down after a
playing bully ball right now.
Run out of Use Your Boy. 8 attempts for 49 yards so far.
Me personally, big fan of the run game. You got to control the ball, control the game.
Penn State lining up.
Best way to do that is to dominate in the trenches.
Hand off again to the left again. 5-yard, 4-yard carry. 2nd and 6. His longest rush was 22 yards. Temple doing a good job of stopping the run, but consistency is still key.
Go Penn State, empty backfield, gonna spread them out here.
One ball with the empty backfield. He's gonna look to throw.
Oh, he's gonna get set. No, he got it away.
He's gonna fall incomplete.
Big hit right there on the quarterback.
3rd and 6.
And he didn't get the ball out of his hand until he was halfway to the ground. 3rd and 6 again.
Another quick turnaround here.
RPO gives it to the running back. Nothing doing there.
4th and 7 now. Now do we take the points, or are we still going to go for it? Offense staying on the field.
I don't know if it's field goal range, though.
38. Depends on your kicker. I know it's college, but I think we could make a field goal, but it will be a tough kick.
Yeah, I mean, you're a little bit closer. Might as well go for it here. 4th and 7, Brink.
Another empty backfield, 5 wide receivers, including the tight end. Moma looks, he's going to throw across. It will be a first down and more as Averill gets the catch.
Another tackle.
Broke a couple tackles to get just inside the 15. So another 4th down completion here for the Penn State Lions.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that these teams have a punter. I think they got a walk-on.
Another handoff to the left, and nothing doing that time. As Temple defensive tackle is going to make that tackle. There you see the projected bracket as Temple looks like they'll play West Virginia, but depending on their win or loss status here, that could change. Oklahoma State's already won the Big 12 championship. They've secured their spot with the first round bye. Here goes a handoff. Use Your Boy to the right. He's going to sprint to the right, but his man is there for a 4-yard loss. There you see the kicker, Galvin Lears. He's got a 77 power, 84 accuracy. Pretty standard kicker amongst the ranks. He's your boy in the shotgun formation next to Moma, who's going to take the snap, look to throw to the left to his halfback, who'll get hit as the ball gets there.
Bringing the hammer.
Fall incomplete. Now we are going to kick on 4th and 14 from the 17. So they bend, but not ultimately break. Temple's going to give up only 3 points here with a good field goal by the Litton Lions kicker. And that's going to make a 10-7 lead here in the middle of the second quarter as Temple will take over.
You know, Brink, you're talking about the seeding for the playoff bracket. I have, obviously, the winner of this is going to be a top 4 seed. They're going to get a bye as conference champion. I think Temple maybe gets in as the 7 seed if a loss, and Penn State maybe a 5 or 6 even, probably a 6 seed if they don't get this game here. So we're looking at a 6 or 7 seed for both of these with a loss.
Looking to hand the ball off here to the right. He's got a lot of space. Breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to get down the field, cross midfield, where he's pushed out at the 44. On that, I actually feel like, based on the rankings we've seen, the loser of this game is going to be 7th or 8th. I think UCF is going to end up 6th as a result, if not 5th.
UCF?
Because 5th will probably be the loser of the SEC game, but I still think that loser could still lose a place in the standings. UCF's not moving. They're not winning or losing. Right? I said USF.
I was going to break it down the sideline.
5 and at the pylon, but not quite over the goal line. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 1, and Temple's going to no huddle it, even in the shotgun here. Well, the pistol formation, actually. And it is a handoff, but Penn State is ready. Shut down a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, I have USF as a 5 seed, 6 at the worst.
So I think because USF is not playing, they're not going to do worse than 5.
Yeah,
or they're not going to do worse than 6, I mean.
They can go. Open in the end zone. What a catch.
That's a touchdown for the Owls. Johnson Fuller, number 15, with the score.
What a play call. He laid out for that one. I'd say, listen, these Temple Owls, they've been grinding all season. They've been grinding for the last 4 years, this senior class. They are here.
As the Big Ten Championship is played in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium, but these two teams, both from Pennsylvania, and when they played earlier this season, they played in Temple. So 14-10 here.
You gotta wonder about the rankings and the projections. Penn State, number 5, undefeated. Florida, number 4, undefeated. You got Temple and USF at 2 and 3 with a loss. Interesting.
Yes, I agree. But that's why these conference championships are going to be extra important.
And later tonight, we're going to get the Georgia Southern Eagles versus the Florida Gators for the SEC title. So,
that is confirmed. Excellent news.
Yeah, we got the Wild Lion here real quick. Gonna get to the outside. Oh, nothing doing. The Florida Gators, they have made it to Atlanta. They have battled the snow to get up there. Delayed a night. But, hey, they're ready, and the Georgia Southern Eagles are ready.
Crazy weather down south. There you see on the defense, Temple has actually had a deflection and pressured the quarterback. Penn State has not done any of that so far. But now with the ball, Moma. He's got an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers, including his stellar tight end, number 85. He's going to look deep, wide open man across the middle, and he's got all the space and room. Avril's going to score. That's going to be another touchdown for the Lions here. A quick score, giving the ball back to Temple with a 2-minute warning here.
You know, Brink, there was a number of guys open on that play. It was pick one.
With that, the Lions go up 17-14 over the Owls. So a minute 51 here to go as Temple will take the kickoff. Looks like we won't have a return. Rushing has been the story for Temple. 151 passing yards now for Penn State on that long touchdown pass to Averill.
I mean, plenty of time here. A minute 50, 2 timeouts.
And the Temple Owls will get the ball back at the half, too. So, empty backfield here. Sauer's going to look. He's going to run. He's still looking to throw, and he does throw it. Throws it short. Goodwin takes the pass for 6 yards before getting pushed out of bounds. We'll stop the clock here. No timeouts needed. 2 timeouts remaining for Temple.
Barely got it out.
Another empty backfield here. We've seen a bit of that from both teams. Sauer has some protection. He looks. It'll be a first down. But
easy pitch and catch there.
You see top passing yards this year. You see Don Conti leading the way.
The Don.
In his senior season.
Long live the Don.
The formation, the personnel will stay the same for the Temple Owls as the Lions look to stop them here under the 2-minute warning, but it'll be a catch and run out of bounds. Another 15 or so yard play here for the Temple Owls, moving the ball efficiently. Another empty backfield. Sauer's now looking. He's looking to the right, and he throws to the right. He's got Forbes, who has some speed. He will get a few yards, but not enough for the first. 37-yard line, no huddle, 2nd and 3, a minute 20 and counting in the first half. Lions spreading out that D-line. Sauer looks to the left. Another catch. Gets a block upfield. Will be the first down. The clock continues to run after they set the sticks. 109 yards so far with the touchdown for Sauer, who threw that off his back foot.
Pretty good play call there. I like the what they did with that.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
There's a lot of coaches who will have a few plays they'll run often, but Temple and Penn State both have a number of plays in their arsenal. Sauer looking again to throw as the minute winds down.
Oh,
throws
wow.
it, but incomplete to his wide open receiver. Just threw it behind him.
I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback.
Yeah, threw it. Just the receiver just
Before the next time they go through the air.
wasn't paying attention. Just wasn't in sync there.
Well, 2nd and 10 here. A minute 3 left. The clock is stopped until we snap this ball. It should come here any second. A few audible or adjustments happening on the Temple side of the ball. Sauer now looks, has protection. He's going to take off and run to the right, but he throws it.
Oh, he's got him open.
He gets it. He's going to step out of bounds, but
Wow.
that could have been a touchdown. Just an errant right foot hits the white line.
You know, I'm really surprised the D-line got to him there, but you know, I thought he had a lot of green. He could have scrambled, but he what a spiral.
From the right hash mark now. 2 halfbacks to Sauer's right. They're going to pitch it to the right. Chamberlain's got the ball. He'll get a yard, and that might be it. A timeout called. The 2nd timeout called by the Temple Owls here in the first half. Oh, excuse me. Timeout called by Penn State. Just trying to conserve a little bit of time. Hopefully he gets the ball back, he's thinking.
Hey, this is pivotal. You gotta squeeze every second you can out of these quarters, drives,
true.
Games, all that. You gotta squeeze it. You got every ounce of time. There it is. Here we go.
1 halfback, a couple receivers out, and we're going to look to the left. It's a touchdown.
Great play call by the Temple Owls there.
Throws to the wide receiver on the RPO, and the Owls will take the lead again. That's going to leave 51 seconds for Penn State to do something. And with 2 timeouts, that's plenty of time.
Yeah, the Temple, great look there. They came to the line there. Good look they got from the defense and got it to where no one was covering to the outside. Just great play calling right now.
21-17 here as they take over. The Nittany Lions are going to return this kickoff and make it to about the 21-yard line, it appears. There you see QB pressures now adding up on the Nittany Lions side as they got 2 in that last series. Here comes that empty backfield with 48 seconds left, 2 timeouts remaining. Coach AD and his Nittany Lions preparing to try to get something here at the end of the first half. Moma's looking, no pressure on him, throws to the right. Ross has it, who's now going to pitch, and it's a fumble, and Temple's going to pick it up, and it's going to be Owls football inside the 30. Calvin Cates on the recovery. Totally unsure if that was some play design or what have you, but something was definitely messed up, and the Nittany Lions turned the ball over here at inopportune time. Sauer now has another shot to put some more points on the board. 2 timeouts, 40 seconds remaining. He looks, rolls to the left. He's got a man following him, but he throws to the left, and there it is on a post route. Another touchdown by Johnson Fuller. That's number 2.
Yeah, I don't, Brink, I'm still trying to process the fumble. And here's Temple, first play, touchdown. Like this, a big swing in momentum, Brink.
We are a huge swing. We're in a dome, so the ball's not wet. There's no weather, not a rain game. Just an errant play by the Lions receiver. But they're going to get the ball back here with 35 seconds, and it's still enough time to pull something off, but Avril's now going to take it up to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting conversation when we find out that one. But 30 seconds left.
Well, can't take it back. All we know is it's 28-17. We have the ball if you were the Lions, and 29 seconds left to get at least a field goal. The Owls are going to back up on defense, showing a 4-man rush. Moma looks, throws a slant over the middle. That's going to be a completion. I'm not going to say that name.
What was the name, Brink?
Yeah, with a K, and then it had a bunch of S's and A's after it. Moma now looks after the no huddle, and he's going to throw deep down in the center of the field, and Temple's going to knock it down. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Oh, two defenders back there converging. You know, if one of them would have just, let the other have it, it could have been different maybe.
16 seconds left. Looking at 3 to 4 plays to get off here with our 2 timeouts. Momo will look. He's getting a little pressure from the right. He throws to the left, and Ross is going to take it across the field. He's going to hit the sideline. That will save one of those 2 timeouts as the clock stops here from the 31-yard line in field goal range.
Exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the
Yeah, Penn State, they got to get some points on the board here, just to mitigate the last drive.
Momo looking, but he has some pressure to the right. He's brought down back to midfield.
Yeah, pressure on the outside there. Quarterback rolling right into it.
Penn State calls one of their last 2 timeouts. 7 seconds remaining. With that timeout, we can make a play to the middle of the field. We'll see what they do with this empty backfield. Moma's now going to look, has some time, looks over the middle.
Man.
And he's got a man, buddy, underthrows it, and Brown, the safety out of Temple, takes the ball out of the air, and they will take over from the 5 with 1 second to go, from the 3, excuse me. 1 more second left in this half.
Yeah, you just need to put a little bit more air underneath that ball there to get it really far out. He's going to get a Maryland dive run here. He's got room.
Forbes almost broke free, but he's going to get brought down after a 10-plus yard run, and we're going to go to half.
Wow. A lot
well,
to digest.
Sauce, what do you got?
I mean, the last minute of the game has been just total momentum shift. And Temple gets the ball back. Penn State, really no answer to the Temple offense much. So, I mean, that defense is gonna have to really clutch up here.
Yeah, Temple scored on every one of their drives, a touchdown, mind you, and Penn State had a field goal on one of their drives and a fumble on another, and that's where you sit 28-17. Now Temple takes over here in their pistol set. A lot of pressure coming up the middle from Penn State, but he gets the ball off. Everett, the tight end, is going to get the completion. He catches it, and it's going to be at the 41-yard line to bring up a new first down.
And Temple not letting up off the gas here. They have been all gas this game, and just taking advantage of those opportunities before half, and they're gonna keep the foot on the gas here.
A lot of guys might have just ran the ball to start the half, but no, Temple's going to make a long pass to their tight end. It was first catch of the game. Back in the pistol formation, bunches to the right, and Fords will take the handoff as he'll get just 1 yard on that play. 35 yards on 5 attempts thus far for the senior out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, if I'm Temple here, oh, we got the flex bone. Shades of Paul Johnson at Georgia Southern.
We got motion, and he will take the ball, McDowell, but he'll also only gain a yard. His first attempt on running the ball today, and it's only for a yard. He's out of Butte. He's a junior, and he's from Butte.
Did not expect to see that formation today.
Now we're back to an empty backfield on 3rd and long, 8 yards to the stick. Penn State showing a 4-man front as they spread them out here. Sauer looks to the left. Extra coverage for the Lions, but nothing doing as they're going to give up the first down here, and the Temple Owls are going to get across midfield. 5 catches for the halfback for 60 yards. Another empty backfield set here as we're up 28-17. First down inside Penn State territory. Sauer holds steady. He's going to roll to the left. He's going to think about running, but he's going to throw deep, and Hennessy in the end zone. Going to make the catch. Hennessy scores. Temple scores.
Wow. That was pure athleticism, Brink. Pure athleticism.
2-on-1, and the one.
Temple opening it up here. And I was going to say, for all that, Temple, like, to put away the Penn State team, I think you have to, really go for it right here. Felt like they were getting a little run happy there early on, but they just went in for the kill shot right there.
Much like when you were playing the Patriots in the Tom Brady Belichick days, you cannot let up. No lead is safe. And as we say that, Averill will take the kickoff, trying to make something happen, but only makes it to the 17-yard line. And the Lions, who've not touched the ball since their fumble. No, I'm wrong. They had one extra drive, right?
Yeah, they threw a pick right before half.
Right.
Yeah, this Penn State offense really gonna have to get something going here. They gotta get back to the, they haven't been. They've been. Oh wow.
Well, there's an open receiver, the tight end.
He breaks it!
And he breaks the tackle. He's got a lot of green in front of him. He gets to the 30 to 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's how you do it. That's how you do it fast.
Like that tight end
And they weren't doing much this game. That's his second catch, but now has over 100 yards. Both catches were for a good amount of yards. Clearly that one, an 83-yard catch.
Before he threw that, I thought I didn't see the safety in the middle of the field. So when he caught it, I thought, okay, well, there's 2 guys there, but man, he really just muscled through those tackles.
Well, first down, and we've seen a number of jet sweeps and other plays come out of Penn State, so I'm sure Temple may be a little more conservative on that play to start the half. And Penn State took advantage of it. Like you always say, you got to take what the defense is giving you. Here we are with another bunch wide set. 3 receivers to the right. No tight end in the field. Chamberlain in the backfield. Sauer calling the shots here in a shotgun. He's going to look. Gets that extra protection, but the pass is errant and will fall incomplete. Maybe the receiver got held up a little on the route. Didn't quite make it to the spot.
Third quarter, that's a real important quarter here, coming out of half, right before fourth, right? You always think the fourth quarter is going to win. I think for the third to really establish, really confirm.
And clearly the most important defensive stand by the Penn State Nittany Lions the entire game. As they look at an empty backfield, Sauer rolls to the right. Got a lot of receivers spread across the field. And Johnson Miller, he will get the completion at the 46-yard line. The Lions' 46-yard line. Do we want to challenge that? Did the ball move? Looked like a pretty secure catch.
Yeah, I don't know if this game registers the ball moving, Brink.
That's true. Looked like it might have touched the ground as well, but...
it's not a sim. It's just an arcade game.
That is the most accurate
one that we're having a great time playing. Here we go. Screenplay. He's going to...
Screen almost intercepted. Well defended, however. Just snuck on in there behind the blockers and was able to knock it down. Nearly 6 points.
Big Ten Championship presented by Discover.
Hennessy split out wide as they hand off to Forbes to the left. And he'll get 5 yards.
Big Ten football here, Brink.
That is true.
Temple and Penn State in the Big Ten. What a time.
A lot of questions when Temple joined the Big Ten. Were they going to be able to compete? Were they going to be able to hold their own and bring status to the conference? And here they are in their first season in the championship matchup. Sauer looks to throw over the middle. But there's those holes we talked about. Some less athletic players on the offense. Sauer does his best. Sometimes he makes mistakes as well. 4th and 5. Are we going to keep the offense on the field?
And you also got to think, you know, Temple, the depth, is that going to become an issue here late in the game? Especially
late in the game. 2.5 minutes, a lot of time left as we're still in the third quarter. 4th and 5, and Temple's going to go for it. They feel like they've had the defense now as Sauer's going to look from an empty backfield. Penn State will spread that line out. 3 receivers to the right from the left hash mark, and Sauer throws.
Got it.
Caught. Forbes, first down inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. 18 for 23 for 282.
Shout out to everybody watching the GTR Dynasty here tonight. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. Got the Big Ten title.
Sauer under center for one of the first times tonight as he hands off to Forbes, goes to the left. He's going to get the first down as he maneuvers in and out of a couple of players from the Nittany Lion defense. Gets to the 15-yard line. 13-yard run. 9 attempts for 170 yards.
Forbes, he's showing out tonight. He's a senior. He's trying to get on those draft boards.
Your boy was a star of the first half, at least the first quarter and a half, and he hasn't touched the ball since.
RPO.
There's another screen, and yeah, that time defended, knocked out before it could get there. Top receptions, Vernon, 114 receptions for the Minnesota Gophers. Shout out to Coach Butters on getting that.
Yeah, hey, Coach Butters had some contract problems this week. Back at Minnesota, though, after renegotiating.
Sauer looks to the right. He gets Everett as tight end, but again, Everett doesn't quite get to the spot. A good-looking ball that's just going to fall incomplete. He was open, but needed to get a step and a half.
Yeah, hey, first downs. Look at that, 21-10. Time of possession separated by a minute. Couldn't quite get the last stat there on the graphics, but first downs, 21 first downs by Temple.
3rd and 10. Empty backfield here inside the 20-yard line at the 15. More spreading of the defensive line as the Lions trying to get through that edge. Sauer taking what the defense is giving him here. Throws back to the right, and it's incomplete, intended for his slot receiver. Number 17.
Hey, that throw had me on the edge of my seat, Brink. I didn't know what was going to happen.
But now we're going to get a kick, and the field goal is going to be up, and Temple will put 3 points on the board.
Hey, smart move. You got to take the points here. You got to take the points. They're there. Take them.
This is now a 3-score game for Penn State. So you're right. Very important field goal just to have.
Yeah, that's a 2-score game.
Oh, you're right. It's 2. I thought it was 20, not 24.
Yeah, hey, numbers are hard.
They are. That's why I talk for a living. So Georgia Southern and Penn State gonna have the top interception and top leaders in the interception category, both with 10.
Yeah, I think those guys are battling for best DB.
Looks Florida like Penn State's abandoning the run here on 1st and 10 with an empty backfield. But Moma's got time, throws across the middle short. Thayner's going to have it. That receiver from the right came across the middle and is going to get nearly 20 yards. We're going to go no huddle here. Penn State and Moma trying to make something happen quickly as the Penn State Nittany Lions got to crawl back into this game. Moma looks, he's going to look over the middle, and there it is. Yeah. It's caught, but he is brought down at the 26.
I almost spoke too soon there. Had to maneuver the body for the catch there. Yeah, these guys are just they are letting it hang tonight, doing everything they can.
Romo looks to the left, almost the same play, but Ross is going to catch it and score, and the Lions have a 4-play drive get in the end zone. Moma's now 10 for 14 for over 350 yards.
Still keeping the pressure. Penn State not going away. Temple's going to have to answer here. They're going to have to keep the pedal to the gas.
3-play drive, 37 seconds. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Temple here with a minute in the third quarter. We've seen 2 scores in the third quarter already. With still a minute left.
Oh, it is a barn burner, Brink. It is
3 scores actually. Temple scored a touchdown, and then they got the field goal. Wondering what Temple is thinking as they're going to come out on 1st and 10. What does Penn State do on their defense? Do they look to defend the pass like Temple has done? Does Temple come out more conservative? The play clock's rolling down. 3, 2, 1, 0. We have a flag, and we will now have a 5-yard penalty against those Owls. Almost got it off.
Yeah, this Temple offense really kind of having their way for the most part here tonight. I know they had to, kick a field goal and stuff, but they've been able to drive down the field. Big plays and sustained drives.
Wide open. Changes. Wide open to the left is McCleskey. Number 13, he bounces off of one guy. 10-5, and it's going to be another score here for Temple, as they're now going to go up 40. I'm doing numbers again.
Oh, he's got a gritty on him.
Get rid of the logo. Let's go. 44-31 with a point after touchdown to come. Is this a go-for-2 situation? Is that what Georgia Southern would do?
Go for 2?
What?
I don't know. Is that what I don't know about that.
Well, I'm thinking math. So right now it's a 14-point game.
I'm taking the extra point.
You got to take the extra point. Okay. Like you said, numbers are hard. There is the kickoff. Penn State will return it. Cantrell, number 22, takes it to the 20, almost to the 20. 18 yards.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen anything can happen on these drives. We just saw a total of what? Was that 4 plays? 2 scores between the 2?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Did Temple go 1 play touchdown?
I think they went 2 plays.
2 play? All right. 5 plays.
Moma, fake handoff, but throws to the left. Trainer will catch it on the out route. Will get 2 yards there. As the Temple defensive back is able to bring him down after the catch.
Look at the passing yards. 360, 350 between Temple and Penn State.
Penn State has not rushed the ball since early in the second quarter.
Wow.
Defense getting ready for the Temple Owls. Momo looks, throws quick over the middle. And he's hit as the ball appears. And it'll be 3rd and 8 after the incompletion. In his hands, Luke Reynolds, the star, tight end leader in the nation.
Big hit from the safety
in the third quarter. Giant hit. You got to give it to the defense on that timing. Moment now, looking at 3rd and 8. Doesn't have to get the first down here, but should pick up something. Receivers go deep, but he throws to the right side. Reynolds that time with the catch. He'll get brought down for the first down. 19 seconds and counting here in the third quarter.
Yeah, these guys really opening up the offense here tonight. Love to see it. Started out ground and pound. Now it's just full on.
There is the first handoff since the early second quarter. He's your boy. Will get a 6-yard gain approaching midfield now as the Nittany Lions get to the 44-yard line.
Here's the second down play.
The intensity rises as the clock dwindles down 1, and they get the play off before the end of the third quarter. Moma's going to look, but it will be incomplete as he was hit as he threw the ball.
Not hook up on the final play of the third quarter.
Both teams bringing out all stops. Go big or go home.
Got to. It's the Big Ten title.
3rd and 4, the biggest third down the Lions have seen tonight, as they're down 45-31 here at the start of the fourth quarter. Moma gets the handoff, the snap, and he throws. Trainer, first down, brought down, cross midfield.
And now we're here in the fourth quarter. There's got to be a sense of urgency from the Penn State offense.
384 yards through the air. Behind that shoulder of Moma here, number 3, on fire. He's having a heck of a game despite the score. Little pressure, throws short across the middle, and Trainer gets it. He'll get to the first down as he split through the Temple defenders. No huddle again as we try to save some time. 5 wide receivers.
Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage.
Temple brings a 3-man
Going
rush.
deep, wide open.
And it's a touchdown again, the 3rd touchdown by Averill, the junior out of Ohio for Penn State. Getting a little wear and tear, but you got to play big here. This is a championship game.
These guys are letting it rip. This is a track meet, Brink.
This is for the bye, and we said it. We said it. This was no lead was safe. And Temple, who would probably be okay going up by 10, but would much rather get that touchdown here. St. John gives us the kickoff. Penn State's going to get it deep in the end zone as Temple will take over from the 25.
We'll start at the 25.
That fumble, you got to wonder. You think back to that fumble at the end of the first half for Penn State.
Yeah.
Which led to another score.
I don't know if a wrong bunt was pressed or it had to have been. I mean, it's got to be some. I don't think that's something you do in that situation normally, right?
Out of the pistol. Yeah, probably not. Out of the pistol, Sauer throws right again to his tight end, and again, it's going to fall incomplete. That's at least 3 incompletions that were targeted towards their tight end. Could be 4. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I know that these fans are going crazy in here tonight. Big crowd. Both of the teams traveled very well for this.
Yeah, big split, and the entire state of Pennsylvania is here right now. 5 wide receivers, empty backfield. Sauer looks, throws to the left. Kleski's going to catch it. He'll get 9. Bringing up 3rd and 1. 4 catches for 106 yards for him. Compared to Averill, who has 4 catches, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. I might have spoken some 3 earlier.
Here we go.
3rd and 1. Yeah, letting as much time roll off as we possibly can. Sauer looking, and he's running, and he gets up the middle, and that's a first down. He's got more space. Sauer's got nobody in front of him. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Temple Owls. Big play as they sneak that quarterback through the middle, and Penn State was not ready.
Man, what a big play by the senior there. And this is why he stayed at Temple all 4 years and grinded it out. Didn't transfer, was offered the bag to transfer. Stayed the course.
Both these teams have national championship aspirations, but the winner of this game is in a much better position to pull that off. Penn State will now take over from the 1 as they try to return. Averill, who has 2 receiving touchdowns on the day, will return it to the 22-yard line. As the undefeated Penn State Nittany Lions down 52-38, 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. Come out, no halfbacks, 5 wide receivers. Temple with their less than talented team with this lead. They're going to give up a couple of yards. Then the first down as Averill will going to cross the sticks there. And he is putting his all in. We've seen him getting up slow a couple times, but the junior out of Ohio is putting his all into this game. Moma looking, gets the snap, throws over the middle again. That tight end, Reynolds, he's got more space, and he's going to take it all the way as the Lions will score on the second play of the drive.
Brink, I look left real quick to look at something, and then the guy's just running down the field with the ball.
Don't look away, you're going to miss it.
Man.
Still 2:55 in the game, so a good thing Penn State to get that score as quickly as they did. Try to pull back in. It's 52-45.
2 plays, 78 yards, 20-something seconds, Brink.
This is the biggest barn burner I've seen in a while.
They're not done. They're not done.
Not done. Defense has become a premium here in the second half.
The Temple offense back on the field now.
So another empty backfield. You'd think with Temple wanting to be a little more conservative, getting the clock rolling, but no halfbacks on this formation. They look to
Wide
throw,
open.
and there it is. He's wide open. Johnson Fuller now over the middle of the field. They try to catch him. The 10-5. He crosses the goal line. Temple scores on their first play. Just wow. Get the fire extinguisher. We need a hose. We need all the sand. Get the helicopters. This barn's never
Get the fire marshal.
We're going to have a press conference here. The president's going to be called in. We're going to have a national state of emergency. National state.
I mean, I was that like a, miscommunication on the coverage or what there? But
well, it looked like Temple was. They had gotten burned a few times on a couple of seam routes, and they were like, you know what, we're going to throw one out there, and there it worked right away. Averill takes the ball from the 1, and he'll get to the 20, 21. As Penn State's going to have to pull out one of those back pocket magic.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field.
here we go.
Halfback is in, but he's split out to the left.
Adjusting now to the defense.
No, it's a
You never know these days.
Yeah. We have a halfback on South Carolina who's 82. Moma looks, no pressure, throws short. Trainer gets it. He's going to make a move. He breaks one tackle, but he's brought down after a first down gained. There's no huddle here. 2.5 left in the game. 35-yard line. Penn State needs to get down this field. Pushing hard. Moma looks to the left. Throws the same route underneath. This time Trainer will take it for only 8 or 9 yards. We are going to huddle. 531 yards with 5 touchdowns. Penn State's
makes it second and short.
Trainer looks like he's out right now after both those catches. Momo looks
wide
over the middle.
open.
There's the tight end again, and he is wide open. Reynolds will score again. And it's just their bread and butter here.
I mean, how many times have both these teams just bombed it?
You can't play the same defense every play, right? You have to be prepared for what you think is coming, and if you guess wrong, well, that's what's going to happen. The Lions will kick and be
One
good.
possession here.
2-minute warning, and it is a 1-possession game.
Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away.
Yeah, these two teams did not disappoint. The first game was, low scoring, 24-20, but they had a lot going on,
Thought about coming out.
The clock doesn't start until you touch the green, but yeah.
The first game was great, but this is
Excuse me.
a lot's happened.
Both teams have 6 passing touchdowns now, but Sauer has that rushing touchdown added to his total. Speaking of Sauer, here he goes in the shotgun, empty set, rolls to the left, nobody there. Penn State trying to chase him down. He's going to get brought down for a 1-yard gain.
He's a little slow to get up, Brink.
Well, then take as much time as you can. He's got 81 rushing yards on the day with that aforementioned touchdown. The captain of this team. The offense runs through him.
I mean, he's the heart and soul of the program.
Second down play coming up.
It's almost like Coach Pablo just goes, hey, what do you want to do? Do it. Sauer now looks, he's going to look the throw to the right, and it is complete. Good win, and he'll get the first down here as the clock will move after 1:13.
Yeah, we've seen both these teams go to that little RPO out there. Just when you least expect it, there it is.
Making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win
this time under center.
As
the clock continues to run, 49 seconds left in the game. All 3 timeouts for both teams exist. Forbes runs to the left. He tries to outrun the defense, and he does, and he gets a first down. He gets more. There's a timeout called. Coach AD, Nittany Lions. Florida's.
Hey, that's
sacks for the
Taylor
season,
Jr.
58.
That's the Heisman favorite. I mean, look at that, 58 sacks, Brink.
My best guy was 14. He's just off that list. 30 in second place is amazing, too.
The Owls
Penn
have
State.
1st and 10 here.
Goal line offense here as Temple's trying to close this game out with a 1-score lead.
And the same runners
Fords will take the handoff, and he'll get hit and brought down for a 3-yard gain. Timeout, Lions. They have 1 remaining.
You know, it's going to be...
Second down after that run on the previous play.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think they can stop the clock. They got 1 timeout.
Fords takes the handoff, he'll get 1 yard, and there it is. There's your last timeout. 4th down.
Oh, it's 4th down now. I'm
Do
sorry.
you just take the kick
No, it's
here?
3rd down, Brink. It's 3rd down. This is over.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so you're right.
This is over.
3rd down call for this offense.
The goal line formation.
This is over.
Handoff, Forbes to the right. Bit of space for him to run. As he wastes a little bit more clock, runs backwards. It's going to ruin a bit of his
That's
stats.
going to be a
but
game.
4th
Temple,
and 27
the
here
Big
coming
Ten
up.
champions. Oh, this is
Temple
it.
Owls, redemption for their singular loss on the season. Comes to a neutral site in a championship format and completes the victory against the heavy favorite.
You didn't have to call a play.
Yeah, we're just going to stand here and let the
Solidified,
clock run down.
signed, Temple.
7-6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're going to be, you know, they got a shot at being the 1 seed going into this.
That is true. Well, with 1 loss.
Even
right.
with 1 loss, I mean, they
uh,
highly liked by the voters. So
they're already number 2, and then they won.
59-52, Temple gets it done.
So I guess the rankings had it right. 456, player of the game, 7 touchdown. One of those was rushing, 71 completion percentage. 6 hours, your player of the game. There's your last touchdown replay. I guess we'll get the guys in here for a couple of comments.
Yeah, let's get the winning head coach, Pablo.
What's up?
Yeah, it's also let you lead the way on this.
Hey, Pablo, hell of a game out there. Just
Yeah,
tell us all what you had to do to grind it out there.
Well, I just had to be perfect on offense, and that's what I did. That was literally it, to be completely honest. Because I couldn't stop a parked car in the second half. My guys got tired, I guess, and his guys just ran past me every time. So I was kind of out of stops. So I just had to score. And
Yeah,
score.
it was a track meet for sure. But I mean, right before half, you took the lead. You never looked back. But I mean, you still had to just keep scoring. What kind of pressure is that on your offense?
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on my offense. I mean, that's why I kept throwing the ball while I was up, because I wasn't really confident in me just being able to run the clock out, running the ball. So I kept my foot on the gas, kept throwing deep balls, and it worked out.
I'm curious what you told these guys before the game to have them play practically perfectly. Like you said, no mistakes. You had to be perfect. You scored on every drive, except for the last one, I guess, but that's where you won the game. What'd you tell them? What'd you feed them this morning?
Well, I fed them. We woke up, we ate Fruity Pebbles, and then for lunch we had steak and eggs. And then I told them that we'd have to be perfect, that they were bigger, faster, stronger, but we had to want it more. We wanted it more.
How much do you give it to your quarterback, Steve Sauer?
About 99% of it. I'll say that. The running back had a good game, and so did Johnson Fuller. And then the defense, they were just terrible.
Well, Sauce.
Oh, hey, well, congratulations on the Big Ten title, Pablo, and enjoy your off week.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad I won't have to play you for at least one more round.
And we'll go to Coach AD, absolute dog. I mean, it was a fight out there. We just all want to know. We'll just go ahead with it. Right before half, the fumble. What happened? we're just gonna cut to it, man.
I mean, that's what everybody wants to know. You know, the ill-fated pitch. That was an inadvertent button push. I've never done that in a game on CFB 25, so I picked a really bad game to do that. It was definitely an unintentional lateral, and I was praying that my guy would recover it. We couldn't recover it. Pablo capitalized, and playing against a guy like Pablo, you can't make a stupid mistake like that. That hurt.
Well, I mean, besides that fumble, what else do you think was part of the you saw out there tonight?
Well, I came into the game with a game plan. I was going to run the ball. I thought I had an advantage on the line of scrimmage. Pablo did a good job of defending the run to start the game. And then, I got behind, so that kind of went out the window. I had to start throwing the ball. We got into track meet. Credit to Pablo. I couldn't stop him all night long. I mean, his offense was rolling, quarterback. He made some really good throws, really good reads. We got to get back to the drawing board on defense if we want to have a chance in the playoffs. So Pablo's a really good player. Congratulations on the Big Ten title.
Looking back, and Sauce take over after this answer, but looking back, do you think you abandoned the run too early?
No, I don't think so. I think I had to settle for a field goal on one drive, and then the Pablo took the lead. Then I had the ill-fated lateral fumble. So I opened up the offense when I felt like I had to. I think the biggest thing, I just couldn't get a stop on defense. He was cooking me all night on defense. So, that was the difference.
Well, we fought hard the whole game. You'll get into the playoffs, and you'll be there in round one. So we'll look forward to that matchup. I'm sure you will as well. Congrats to Pablo on his Big Ten title once again. And then we'll see the Georgia Southern Eagles versus the Florida Gators here in maybe an hour and a half. Okay. Until then, Brink, give us your last words, and we'll sign off.
Well, I actually wanted to ask Pablo one more thing. That seam route you threw towards the end of the game, was that because you were just annoyed that he had been doing it to you for so long?
Kind of. When I called the play, that's not really what I was wanting to. Like, I wasn't calling that play to throw the seam route until I seen the look, like, and how he was aligned on defense, and I seen there was nobody that would have been taking the seam, so I called a streak and threw it.
All right. Well, thanks again. Congrats. Good job to the both of you. We'll see both of you into the playoffs. Look forward to the Georgia Southern versus Florida game later this evening. So you guys stay tuned to the GTR channel. Like we say, subscribe. What are you waiting for? Do it already. All right, Sauce, you can sign us out. Thanks, everybody. God bless. See you in a little bit.